the award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 750,000 views in 2023. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join over 4,500 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, Bethel, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, Sacred Heart, and Peabody. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
The best thing to order is when you are sitting at soccer practice, order it through your phone while you're sitting there, and then you go and pick it up.
But you're much more of a planner than me.
I am.
And that's what I love about you.
Yes.
You know, I'm not that prepared. It's more seat in my pants.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Had an accident and in need of repairs? If you're being towed, make sure the driver knows where to take it. David White Body Shop to expedite the repair process. David White Body Shop has been in business over 42 years. They have factory-trained certified technicians, and they are a direct repair shop for most insurance companies. They make sure your vehicle is repaired to manufacturer's recommendations. Always insist on the professionals at David White Body Shop. Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000.
This is Lee Johnson.
And this is Jason Lockridge from Southern Capital Advisors.
We're thankful for the Jackson Christian family and are honored to help lay a foundation that will build our community for years to come.
Welcome to Southern Capital Field, and go Eagles!
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
And good evening and welcome to the BallGame Blitz TV Sports Network. It's produced by Worthy Road Studios and on the Great Jackson Christian Facebook page. And this is a copyright broadcast of Worthy Road Studios for 2024. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of this BallGame Blitz broadcast without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited. I'm Coach Joe Holloway, and tonight you're in for a treat. One of the best color men in the country in high school basketball. Brian Bullard is here. He also doubles as a coach for two sports, handles administrative duties, and there's no telling what else Brian will do. He may have popped the popcorn tonight, but we are covering Jackson Christian basketball tonight, but other high school teams covered by the BallGame Blitz Network are USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, of course, Peabody football, Sacred Heart basketball, and these games are on each school's Facebook page, and later you can see them on Worthy Road Studios YouTube page. We also broadcast Union University with their home games, including volleyball, soccer, basketball, softball, baseball. Worthy Road Studios produces all of the Jackson Rockabilly baseball, Bethel football, and all of our games are archived to the Worthy Road YouTube channel. Now, Paul Schultz is in charge of that. Brian, It may be a single game, but it's a very important single game with Northpoint tonight.
Yeah, you're to the time where it all counts, but these are win or go home games, and this is what you prepare for. This is what you try to get playing your best down the stretch, and here we are in region tournament play tonight here at home. So you enjoy that, being here and playing against a good, well-coached Northpoint team, and so we'll have to execute and play well.
And we will have to play well. One advantage we got, I believe, they played last night, but they probably got to rest again because it was not a close game with Natchez Trace.
Yeah, and I think this might be their third straight night. I believe they had a makeup game Thursday night, if I'm not mistaken, at Lausanne. And so then they played last night, and then this will be their third game. But like you said, they were probably able to maybe rest some folks second half of that game last night. But needless to say, you still warm up, you still play, you still on your legs and all of that while we had the night off. So hopefully that will play a factor for us.
It really has, and this has become a little rivalry with them. We've played them in football. They have the great throwing quarterback Jack Patterson over there that's going to go to Central Arkansas. But we've had really good luck. What are we, 3-1 or 4-0 against I know we won the last three.
Yeah, I don't know that I think the last time we lost was the first kind of go around with them. But since we've started playing them again, they're on the schedule. I believe we're 3-0.
Yeah, we're 3-0 in that first one. We did lose it, Brian. It was a close contest, but I tell you what, the last three we have defensed one of the best quarterbacks around.
Yeah, and they're it's always a war. It's always a battle. Very physical. Really good coached football team, and a lot of those guys will be the same guys. So we'll be playing against some good athletes tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's right, and we got to go to their house next year. Now, our team, I believe, we have a 20-win season this year, but we must win to go on. And I want to say that is the most victories in our history as a basketball school.
Yeah, I believe I think I saw where it said first since 2011, first 20-win season.
Okay.
Since 2011, I believe, is what I read the other night. So a big milestone for this program to get back to, where it was and where it's continued to grow and build under Coach Teichman. And so, you ask him, you talk to him about it. That's great for our guys, but he's focused on how do we get to that next step and take that next step, and that's what we're focused on tonight.
It's going to be really impossible to talk about what defense that Northpoint might play against us. We know of some defenses that have been popular, but we've run some people out of those defenses in the last few games.
Yeah, when you have two guys doing the bulk of your scoring, coaches watch that and tend to try to offset that. And so, we've gotten some triangling too. We've got some different things, and I don't know what Northpoint will have in store tonight. We'll learn that pretty quick, but we've learned that those two guys are still pretty good scorers even with all the junk defenses. So, you can play whatever you want to play. You still got to be able to keep the ball out of their hands and keep them from scoring, and that's been pretty difficult lately.
It really has.
Most of the year, but especially following that TCA game where Aiden went down.
Absolutely. We've not had Jalen Mosley all year, the man that threw the 65-footer in against TCA last year. Aiden Shaw hurting, but both of them down there on the baseline supporting their team. Ridgely Reagan and DJ, or if you prefer, Berman Jenkins. Both those young men have to have a big night, but Cole Varkson will chip in. Kelsey Rose will chip in when he can. And Caden Cook has become a scorer. Not a big scorer yet, but he's given us some good minutes, Brian.
Yeah, and what you see from – you talk about Kelsey. What you see from Kelsey is he kind of tends to go in spurts. And if he could give us some consistent first half, second half scoring, that'd be a huge shot in the arm for our guys. And then, if you get the rebounds from Caden and you get some points from him, that's a huge bonus. You got guys like – Deuce, Lawrence, if he can come in and knock down some shots. We need Cole Vargason to get going from the three and not turn the ball over, and just be a floor general out there. Kind of a word not thrown around as much anymore for point guards, but that's what we need Cole to do. And then again, defensively, we got to get after them. And we showed some press, and I hadn't talked to Coach Teichman today or as much recently about it, but he felt like we could pressure Fayette, and so. I don't know if he plans to get out in that full court again tonight, but it caused some turnovers and caused Fade a lot of problems the other night.
Absolutely. I know their leading scorer is Kelly, and I failed to mention that. Well, young man's averaging 17.5 points a ball game, so he's pretty solid doing that. And they are expecting big things. Their coaching staff was up, but now Kyle Teichman, he's always up. I like that young man, and he's cool hand Luke of basketball.
Yeah, he does a great job and gets the most out of his players. And sometimes when things go wrong, guys go down. You have to prepare everybody, and so I think our guys have responded really well to that, and expect a really good performance out of them tonight.
Absolutely. Some of our gold advertisers, and we've got gold and silver advertisers. The gold advertisers are Carlock Nissan, Aloha Pools, Jones Chevrolet, the Blacksmith Restaurant, Dynamics Physical Therapy, Humboldt Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Elite Dental, Bank of Jackson, and McCoy's Heating and Air. Also, Deaton's Carpet One. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout, and when we come back, it'll be approximately the 5-minute mark. We'll talk more basketball, but a 3-minute timeout on the Jackson Christian Worthy Road Studios Network.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000.
This is not your typical car dealer ad. You usually see words like this and numbers like this. I'm not doing it. We have discounts. We have special interest rates, just like everybody else. What they don't have is me.
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 Me. Me. Buy your next vehicle where you feel comfortable, and that's with us. Visit online for savings and rates. You should already be here.
It's the off season, but it's the best season to buy at Aloha Custom Pools. Snag your dream pool now, and we promise you'll be splashing around by Memorial Day. What are you waiting for? Give us a call or visit us at AlohaCustomPools.com.
Why go on vacation when you can live on vacation?
Aloha Custom Pools will help you create your very own piece of paradise, and you can enjoy it every day.
What are you waiting for?
Take the plunge. Call Aloha Custom Pools or visit us online.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back at beautiful Jerry Eskew Gymnasium. And, Brian, we've talked a lot about this contest. We know what defense we're going to open up with. It's going to be good old-fashioned man-to-man defense. But we don't know a whole lot about which one they will choose. They have a veteran experienced coach, Barry Gray. We have the young lion, and I said lion because he played at Freed Hardeman, but he's an Eagle now, and that in Kyle Teichman, who is gaining experience and growing all the time. The girls play when and where is the question. I know, but I want you to tell them.
Yeah, they play Monday here at home, and I believe that's a 6 o'clock game. I should have brought the bracket with me. I cannot remember who they will play the winner of. There'll be a game tonight.
They play Lausanne, don't they?
Could be. That game might have already happened. So we'll see. They'll have another night off, and then be able to play that. I guess it would be that second round for them. And I think for them that's a chance to go to the semi. They just have to win one.
Yeah.
Whereas the boys they have to win two. So we got to win this one and then win another game on the road at ECS. So a little bit harder road for the boys. Girls finished second, had a great year. And Coach, I hadn't seen a lot of the other squads, but I would say that maybe we've got a chance to make a little run at this in the girls' side.
Girls have an excellent chance, and folks, our boys can surprise you now. And you say, well, Aiden's out. You know what? Aiden himself will tell you that we can do it, and we just got to have everybody chip in. Obviously, DJ has got to get his points. Ridgely Reagan's got to do his thing, but we got to have some help. Kelsey's got to chip in, and even the guys off the bench, Carlos and Deuce, have to pitch in, and so does Cole Vargas. But you made a good point about Cole. That point guard job of his is so important.
Yeah, and, I suspect we'll see some press. I suspect we'll see some trapping defense, some different things from Northpoint. And so, it's their job to on the floor. Coaches can identify it, of course, but, the quicker your guards can figure out what's happening and get you in the right plays to go against it or the right sets to go against it, the better off you are.
You're absolutely correct about that. And let's see. Grant has helped me out here on my phone, and Grant, thank you. The girls will play FACS.
FACS,
that's right. We were off. I know what I was thinking about. I had the game last night that had Lausanne and TCA involved in it. And, actually, it wasn't. TCA won. Lausanne's the number 2 seed coming out of that other one. So we will play FACS. And we have played them before, but I want to say it's like 2 years ago, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe so.
And we went down to Memphis. But I have hope for both teams, and I have more than hope. It's entirely possible, folks, but, and we got to stay out of foul trouble now. Our bench is not quite as deep as it once was. We've got some fine young men hurt and not playing.
Yeah, and that's always the case. We want, Ridgely has had a foul tendency a couple times this year in some games, but I think I'm not going to jinx him, but he's done a good job defensively, and, I want to see Caden stay out of foul trouble and be able to stay out there on the floor and contribute on both ends. And so, it's one of those things that they're going to go at each team's best player, their threat, and try to get them out early.
Absolutely. Now, this was just sent to me, not on the broadcast, so you're not seeing it if you're looking for those. This is sent to my personal text message that the quote, and I don't know whether they're talking about tonight's game or a girls' game, we got to get through Northpoint first.
Yeah.
And I would say that's the boys' game because I didn't think we were in bracket with Northpoint's girls. Brian, I'm going to give it over to you because you'll send it to a timeout and then you'll come back with the starting lineups.
Yeah, we will. Looks like Mr. Beckham heading his way up there for the prayer. So we're about to have the prayer and anthem. So we take it to a break.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
This is not your typical car dealer ad. You usually see words like this and numbers like this. I'm not doing it. We have discounts. We have special interest rates, just like everybody else. What they don't have is me.
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 Me. Me. Buy your next vehicle where you feel comfortable, and that's with us. Visit online for savings and rates. You should already be here.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, Eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
It's basketball time in Jackson, Tennessee, as Northpoint Christian squares off with Jackson Christian. And here is the man with the plan, the starting lineup, Brian Bullard.
Number 3, Jackson Rawls, his junior. Number 10, Grayson Alford. Number 14, Aiden Kelly. Number 23, Miles Collum. And the final starter, number 24, Peyton Huxford. And, Coach, I've got 11 as Grayson Alford, but we
better change it
on
to
there,
10.
so
They have evidently, and the scorekeeper for them was not sure if they were going to make that jersey change. We found out.
There we go, coach and staff. Head coach Barry Gray, assisted by Ryan Richardson. Now for the starters for your Eagles. Number 2, he's a junior, Berman Jenkins. He's a sophomore, point guard. Number 3, Cole Vargason. Freshman, number 10, Kelsey Rose. Number 23, senior, Ridgely Reagan. And the final starter is the junior, number 24, Caden Cook. Eagles coached by head coach Kyle Teichman, assisted by Drew Pirtle and Ryan Yates.
Great coaching staff. Let's see if I've got the boys bracket here in my phone, and it is right. The winner of this contest will face ECS.
Yep, that's right. On Tuesday night? Is that right?
I believe that is Tuesday night, and it's at the higher seed, so we'll have to travel if we win. And they win, they're going to have to travel too. Let's see if we can find the girls' bracket. That one would be interesting to take a look at. And that may, the girls was not on that one. We'll chase that down, but right now, Berman to jump against one of their big men. And we'll get his name and number. That's 24, Huxford. And we're going to have another toss.
Yeah, timing off there from the toss.
You see Berman or DJ jumping and laughing a little bit before he jumped because he knew he mistimed it. Shot up from the right corner off the back of the iron, but the rebound's going to be last touched by the Northpoint Christian team. And let's see what our first offensive set, and they're going to pick us up man-to-man, player-to-player. Although, this is looking like either a one- or two-man zone down there. Man-to-man, three-man, man-to-man, two-man zone. That's what it is. There is no doubt in my mind about that, yes. Played it down in the Mississippi State tournament. There's the shot. Kelsey's shot was straight enough, just didn't go in. 23 Column rebounded the basketball. Both teams employing man-to-man defense. Left wing, driving, going up. Great block by Caden Cook. Berman Jenkins wrestles it away, Brian.
Yeah, good job there by Caden on the help side. Got a Wolf coming.
You got to watch those Wolves. And that time, a lot of contact. Banging into the wall was Reagan. 11 for them. Here's the shot from the corner. And I'm going to be honest with you, that is Alford wearing number 11. They've got the jerseys right now because it sure came out the other way. So that is 11. And we're glad to know that. Still no score. Ridgely Reagan, our point forward, to Kelsey Rose, his line drive shot off. And there's going to be a push foul in there. The rebound was pulled down by Huxford.
We've dodged 2 bullets so far. Column not taking 2 open threes and about from the same spot.
And that foul, you're right. Brian's assessment, very good. 14. Kelly has the first foul, first team foul. Here goes Ridgely Reagan. He's up and he's good. You know he's true from there, isn't he, Brian?
Good slip there. Setting DJ up in the corner, slipping the screen. Good lay-in.
2-0, the Eagles lead. We'll keep looking for that girls bracket because we definitely want to get that straight, and we want people here to support our girls. 2 fine-looking basketball teams out there, dapperly attired in all black, are the Northpoint young men, in white with the blue trim, the Jackson Christian Eagles. Alford has it way outside. He wants to wheel and deal. We double. Their man slipped it pretty good, but they bounced it and it went out of bounds. You have to, throw that bounce pass sometimes just a little higher for big men, but we touched it last.
Fortunate bounce there.
Yeah.
That ball's going out of bounds.
Absolutely. A lot of good movement on their out-of-bounds play, but we stopped. I believe we got the 5-second violation.
5-second call. Good defense there by the Eagles.
And the Eagles, over the last, 5 games, we've had a bunch of those 5-second calls on the other team. And here goes Berman Jenkins. He wants to stop and pop, fading away just a hair. He gets the points.
Great job, great balance. Tough shot, almost behind the backboard, Coach.
Yeah, man, he's flexible. That's the easiest way. We won't call him a contortionist. Ridgely even gets into more twist than that, but that was behind the board. For a right-hander, that's tough.
Yeah.
Nice play, good defense. We cut the gaps off. Now, when you play this type man, you cannot let people penetrate the seams like Jackson Christian did then. Huxford picked it up. He'll give it off to Alford. Alford wants to drive that baseline reverse layup up and in. Nice shot by that young man.
Yeah, good patience by Alford there.
And it's a 4-2 contest. You can see our clock. Welcome all the fans from Northpoint in here. Cole Vargason just overshot a little bit. Had he cut a little off of it, it would have gone in. Belongs to Northpoint Christian. They bring 14. Kelly out to handle the point. And I've gotten more explanation, which is good. I'll have to pop that up there because it goes away after a second. I wish we had one of those computers that shot us information, Brian. Okay, they go to a high post. They step the big man out. They pick down for him and then step Kelly out to the wing, bring it around to Column. Column's 3 in and out of the hole. And coming down with it, or actually picking up the loose tip out, is Kelsey Rose. Here comes our point forward, Ridgely Reagan. Caden shot just off, but they get the tip out, and it's Kelly motoring down the floor. Cole to tip him off or cut him off. Nice move, though, on the Euro step.
Wow. Pretty good defensive position there, but it didn't matter.
Yep, and this game is tied. And we're looking over the defense. The big man, Huxford, he's not going to come. He's not even going to come to the free throw line. He'll come about step and a half away from it. So it's a form of a combo defense. You have to make a lot of cuts, and that we're moving. Here's the shot. Jenkins 3 up, just off the iron.
Great look there.
Yes. One tie in the contest so far, and that's now at 4. Kelly kicks it off. It goes around the horn to Collum. Collum feeds inside. We do a good job of not fouling, and we get the basketball. We being Jackson Christian, here's Ridgely Reagan. Gives it off. Caden thought about it.
Yep.
And the big man has hit one from out there, and he's hit some 12-footers. We're looking over. Got to make a lot of cuts because you got the extra defender to deal with. They're going to give an offensive foul. And coming in the ball game is number 12, Cameron Moore.
Yeah, Ridgely just moving too soon. Got to stay still on that screen.
He picks up his first foul, the team's first. A little anxiety, maybe everybody trying to do a little too much here at first. Now here's one thrown away, and again, good pressure. They say that we did. No,
I didn't think we did.
I didn't think we did either, but the officials will talk about it. And they agree, and I like it when they talk about it. Cole Vargason to inbound. Carlos Robertson in. Cook out. We feed to Ridgely Reagan. They knock away, but Cole will retrieve it. He's going to try an NBA three. It's up. It's down. He's going to the line for the and one.
What a shot by Cole. Very deep, and then with the foul, man. What a big shot for him.
That's right at NBA range. Definitely college shot. And the first foul for number 12, that is Moore. He just came in the ball game for Northpoint. Shot it, got it. And Cole Vargason has 4, and the Eagles lead 8-4.
Yeah, big shot by Cole. Hopefully that'll get him going, get him some confidence.
Trojans getting signals and instructions from their coach, Barry Gray. They bring it across the half line. They'll run a couple of cutters through the lane.
Travel.
Yes. And the young man was really trying to make a nice move, and sometimes that old foot will just slide on you. And looks like Miles Collum coming back in the ball game. Collum, a sophomore. Now, again, their leading scorer is Aiden Kelly with a 17.5-point average, according to the Daily Memphian. High screen. Popping out Rose. They move it to the left side. Carlos gets it to Ridgely Reagan. And that time we kind of threw it at our knees, and you're trying to look and catch it, watch people.
Well, Carlos was trying to go screen, and I think Ridgely thought he was coming to the ball.
Good point.
Just
good
miscommunication there.
11, Grayson Alford inbounded, but the man that's their high scorer and point guard, Kelly, has the basketball guarded by Carlos Robertson. See the cutter on the baseline. Let's see if they try to lob. They do have a height advantage in the low post. Here's the good defense. Off the front of the iron, Ridgely Reagan's got it. Numbers are equal. Can he split it? But he dumps it off. Good pass and layup to Berman Jenkins. And there is a timeout on the floor. They're going to take a timeout. And here on the Jackson Christian Facebook, let's take a 30-second timeout. Had an accident and in need of repairs? If you're being towed, make sure the driver knows where to take it. David White Body Shop to expedite the repair process. David White Body Shop has been in business over 42 years. They have factory-trained certified technicians, and they are a direct repair shop for most insurance companies. They make sure your vehicle is repaired to manufacturer's recommendations. Always insist on the professionals at David White Body Shop. 10-4 the lead, Brian, after a nice pass and layup there.
Yeah, pretty big weapon to have, a 6'3" point guard coming down the floor, and we're going to show press out of the timeout.
That's good. We had some success with that the other night. Jenkins come over and takes their fine player, Alford, back to Kelly. Long way away, so no threat here. Some of our players staying within the arc. It depends on who they're guarding.
Travel.
And I'm not sure that one of the assistants agreed, but that was a good call.
I thought he moved both of them.
And they, being the Trojans, extend their defense a little bit. Here's the drive. I like that. They covered well, they being the Trojans. Falling away a little too much, and Huxford gets the rebound. That's the end of the quarter. It was close but no cigar. It's 10-4. Jackson Christian leads Northpoint Christian. Let's take a 1-minute timeout.
The best thing to order is when you are sitting at soccer practice, order it through your phone while you're sitting there, and then you go and pick it up.
But you're much more of a planner than me.
I am.
And that's what I love about you.
Yes.
You know, I'm not that prepared. It's more seat in my pants.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
And a great picture of Darby, and I know that young man. He's one of our guys that comes to Hub City Deli on Tuesday nights.
Old Ford right there.
Yes, he is. He's a cutie. And, okay, with the help of some of my good friends and one of the girls' parents, Monday night, loser leave town match. Jackson Christian versus Northpoint at Jackson Christian.
Okay.
And that, trust me, the man that knows it sent me this. He knows his stuff, and we thank him. And that's on my home phone or my cell phone that I bring with me. We can see it looks like it's down to almost a one-man zone right now. Let's see. Yeah, it is. And they're going to get us, and that would be Ridgely's second foul. Did he get an elbow or hook him then?
I guess maybe an elbow. I don't know.
Really too early for Ridgely to have that second foul.
Yep.
Unfortunate, but you have to play through it. Caden Cook has come back in. Ridgely will sit some long minutes. Low-scoring contest.
Yep.
Cross screen, then they pop someone up, dribble to the right wing, and they pop Alford out. I like Kelly, their guard, though, over there, and I know they want to get him ball. Carlos really paying attention to him. Cole Vargason's got a pretty good player, too, in column. There's the trap. We rotate out of it. They drive baseline. Going up, and that young man, number 14, Aiden Kelly, is smooth as silk.
Yeah, you can't play much better defense than that right there.
Yeah, you're right. His fourth point of the night. Running one-hander. Kelsey Rose goes to get it himself. Will he reverse it? He goes up strong, and it hangs in there. We got to have that out of Kelsey.
Yeah, and their guys, I don't know, he's upset throwing an elbow. I thought Kelsey was just playing hard.
And the official's doing what he should do right now. I like that. That's good. Good job on that. 12-6. Eagles lead the Trojans. We're going to go with the jump again. We have to rotate out of – we leave the big man. When we came, we couldn't get over the top quick enough.
Yeah, you can't fight high side unless you get around. And
yeah.
Peyton hung out to dry there.
Yeah, Peyton Huxford got that, and Brian is right. That's some good – the strategy, you either got to go what I call half moon under, or you got to get over that top. You cannot get hooked on the hip. And we've got a call over here on the left side. We'll wait and check the official out and make sure we know what we're talking about, and it'll belong to Jackson Christian. And the foul is on number 14, and if my stats are right, I've got Aiden Kelly with 2, and that's an item for them. We take the three-pointer miss, and they are quickly into the forecourt, but we're quickly back. Cole Vargason with the pick. Will he take it all the way? Has to kick it off. Jenkins with the finger roll.
Great job by Berman running the court, not giving up on the play. Good find by Vargason.
Oh, Vargason starts and makes the play. He avoided a charge too, Brian. Carlos, great defense. Matter of fact, a little hand action there. Huxford. Here comes the MasterCard out. And Huxford knew what he wanted to do. We fixed to see a jump hook.
Yeah, but he's getting a technical too.
And that's unfortunate for the young man because that's the last thing he and his team wanted. He picks up the personal foul, and then the tech also counts as a personal foul. So he will.
Are they taking a timeout, Coach? Because they can't sit down and
they'll
draw
but
up a play.
I didn't think you could take a timeout during the technical or treat it like a timeout. Now, I know what his coach is trying to do.
Yeah.
He's trying to calm the young man down and talk to him. But
we got to get all the coaches and everybody off the floor over here.
Well, Berman Jenkins shooting 2, and he's doing a good job. But as long as both teams are doing it, that's fine. And Brian is right. Oh, that one didn't want to go down. It hit, tried to go down, and rattled out. That's one of those shake, rattle, and roll shots. Yeah. No, Elvis is not in the building. He left a few minutes ago. Jackson Christian ball at half court. Cole Vargason makes the move, and that's 4 count. And almost a little T-Bear shuffle by Caden Cook. And I think they're going to call a bumping foul on Collins. But we better check it and make sure. 12 is getting ready to come back in the game. We'll check it, and that is Collins' second foul it's just one. And when I say according to scoreboard, it means I've got something different unless I tell you they agree with me. 14 fouls, and back in the game is Moore for them. Cameron Moore. Let's see what we got. Huxford still playing that one-man zone. And that will be a foul on number 11. And that is Alford. I want to say that is his first. And, Brian, I can't look at the scoreboard. Is that his first?
That's his first, yes, sir.
Okay, but we will be shooting. At the line, Caden Cook. Caden's not been there tonight. His first shot up and hits off the back of the rim. We're only rebounding with one person. Cole is dropping back, and DJ is going to the rim. But that one is smooth as silk. Shot it, got it, Caden Cook. It's a 16-8 lead. A lot of basketball still to be played. Now, Cook and Huxtable is Huxford. I keep saying Huxtable like the TV show Dad, but it's Huxford, and my apologies. Rose with the rebound, running out of there. I'm glad DJ came to pick it up. Yeah. DJ wants it, and he's going to get an and one out of this deal.
Strong drive by DJ and a great finish. He's had a couple good looks that haven't gone. Hopefully that him seeing that go through the net will give him even more confidence than he already has, Coach.
You're right. Spot on with the analysis. And the second foul on Grayson Alford, who wears number 11. But he's having the second shot roll out sometimes.
Yeah, stay in there.
Yeah, we got maybe a little arc or something. He'll correct it. He's a fine young man. There's some tight defense. They switch. Robertson, now they switch back. Robertson's got Kelly.
I like that he's backing up. Don't give him too much momentum going. Yeah, they're going to call that one.
Yeah, that'll be, if you're playing football, you call it bump and run, but it's still a foul. But Carlos was trying. Miles Collum coming back into the ball game. Collum a sophomore, and both teams have some young players. Now, they've got a few more seniors playing right now than we do. Cook with the block. He's just like a big old oak tree standing over him.
Might be unofficially third block of the game for Caden.
Yeah. At the 4 mark, but we reached in. We got to step up rather than reach in. Their young man did go to the ball. And that's only our third team foul, I believe, but they're going to say he was going up, and we will accept that. 2 shots for Peyton Huxford. Shot it, got it. He's got 3 now. Coach Gray getting some instruction in to 3 of his players. Second shot, shot it, got it. 18-10 according to the Worthy Road Studio scoreboard on your screen. They line up in a tandem almost like you're defending a 3-on-2 break. We try to set a screen. Cook's going to go up, and it hung in there and went down.
Yeah, drawing the attention there. They forgot about him, Coach, and a good little slip and find.
You know, he gets a whole summer in. Can you imagine how good Caden Cook can be next year? Nice dribble handoff. Alford wants to go. They'll probably get us on the reach around, but us being Jackson Christian. Now, that should be the 5th foul of my stat. Now, I could be wrong. My stats are purely unofficial. And they're going to say that, but I thought they said our last one was 4th team foul. That's okay. Here we go. Breaking out of it. They did hit Huxford, but he missed, and there is Deuce Lawrence, and the Deuce got the basketball. And I thought it was a good screen. Let's see. And the referee.
Wow. Yeah, if I'm Northpoint, I'm a little bit frustrated because he went behind his head, but then I think he got it right.
Yeah. And that's okay. Cole Vargason's line for 2, but that is Grayson Alford's 3rd foul. Now that is an item. Vargason's first one is nothing but string music.
Is he going to leave him in with 3, you think?
He is a very smart young man. He's a senior, so he's got the experience. Second one good. And let's see, 3:38. He may be trying to, and again, I'm speculating a little bit, trying to get a minute more out of him. Yeah. And I guarantee you, Coach Gray, very smart gentleman, has instructed them don't even foul, give up a layup, whatever. Kelly's 3, it's off the iron. They out-jump us, but it's tipped around. Cole Vargason has it, and he kept his dribble. 22-10. Cook wanted that 3. I liked it, even if it was a fake. He made it look good, didn't he, Brian? Jenkins, they say it's good. I thought they were going.
That's his 4th right there.
That one, I guarantee you, his coach had told him, don't do that. And that is the 4th one for Alford. Cameron Moore checking back in for Northpoint. And like I said, Alford, a very smart player. He thought he had it then, and to be honest with you, only the men on the floor know. Shot it, got it. The old-fashioned 3-point play for Berman Jenkins. So you will not see Mr. Alford the rest of this quarter.
Yep.
Just like you probably won't see any of Ridgely Reagan this quarter. Kelsey Rose out a long way in no man's land, but he's got a guy you got to go after a little bit. Huxford sets a high screen, and we rotated properly? There's the kick out. Kelly wants to go to the hole. We did a good job of not fouling, but we didn't grab the basketball. Trojans got it. Back to Kelly. Kelly's 3 up. Kelly's 3 off the iron. It's knocked around. Kelsey Rose gets the handle on it. I thought he was going to hand it to Coach Tyson for a minute. A lot of fast action, Brian.
Yeah, let's slow it down. Get us set right here. 15-point lead. Don't want to play too fast.
Set our offense. That's called an Iverson cut, what we just made. There's Caden, and they say he blocked it. They blocked his shot cleanly, and we'll take that, and we'll throw it in from out of bounds. Cole Vargason's a really good out-of-bounds trigger man. We run 3 across, wishbone it, cross, here's the shot. Deuce's shot just off the iron. Trojans get it, Kelly on the run out. We get people back, Euro step, they're going to call the foul.
Pretty good defense from here. Not bad, we got to get back though. We got to get back and make him go through us instead of around us.
And the foul is on Deuce Lawrence. It'll be his first, team 5th. Kelly averaging 17 at the line. He's got 4 tonight, has not been to the free throw line. First one rolls off the rim.
Probably doesn't miss too many of those, I would imagine.
No, he doesn't. I've seen film on this young man. He is a legitimate 17-point-a-game scorer, according to one of my friends at the Daily Memphian. Second shot. Up and good. Now, that looked like his shot there. A lot of backspin on it. Went down 25-11 with 1:51 and counting. Robertson has it. Gives Cole Vargason. Cole's got an NBA three coming. He's got one down. He has 9 in the game.
Big time shot, two deep ones.
Yeah. These aren't towed to the line shots. Kelly wants to wheel. He kicks out. We got a three-point shooter in, number 3, and I'll tell you his name, but I was told he could shoot. Yeah, they'll get him. I thought maybe we had done something for them. This is Jackson Rawls, a junior that's in for them. And that young man can play a little basketball too. Berman Jenkins directing traffic because we got to get our matchup straight.
Yeah.
And Kyle not happy. We didn't execute the defense the way he wanted to.
No, because you study and you know what's coming, and we're not prepared for it. Well, I shouldn't say we're not prepared for it. We didn't execute it.
Yeah.
We're prepared.
I helped after his assistant coach left for an NCAA job, Kevin Burton, over at Lambeth one year, and Kevin could tell you everything everybody's going to run and when they were running it. There's a nice shot there by Aiden Kelly, and that looked like the free throw shooter we were told he was. And Kevin would tell our players ahead of time at Lambeth what was coming. Shot it, got it. That cuts into the lead a little bit. It's a 15-point lead, but it's 28-13. Eagles leading the Trojans. One-handed catch by Deuce there. Or actually, that's Carlos. Coming off the screen. Vargason with a nifty move. Nice bounce pass. Will Kelsey get, but
he's up under him. Good block up top, but number 12, Moore is underneath him. That's just kind of wrong place, wrong time right there.
Wasn't sure. I believe, did they call that one on Huxford or no? No, they
it's
didn't.
on Moore, yeah.
Yeah, how about that?
There's a thing to clean the floor down there.
Paul, you'll see with the floor, nobody saw it, and we can't tell them.
We need to get two kids to run those things. Just sit there and wait on them. My son would probably love doing that.
I bet you if you gave him a box of popcorn, he'd love it. He had basketball today.
They did.
Youth League. Caden's waiting to check back in. We don't know if that's the trainer or the assistant coach for Northpoint, but a good job by that young man. Don't want to get any of these kids hurt. Nobody rebounding except for the 4 Northpoint players. Kelsey Rose first shot up and good. It's Rose's third point, first free throw. 44 seconds left. Important not to pick up any fouls, but you want to play one good defensive stretch. That one off the rim. Now, Northpoint wants to make sure they get a basket out of this and go in with some momentum.
Yeah.
Their point guard, Kelly, Aiden Kelly, doing a good job taking his time, looking the defense over. We have a high-low on the left side.
A little bit interesting. They're being so slow with the ball.
Yes.
Maybe just trying to get in the right set, try to get a bucket.
19 seconds. They'll want to start somewhere between 10 to 12 seconds running their offense. A couple of offside exchanges and a screen down. Kelly wants some clearance. He wants to wheel and deal. We jump him. It's a three-pointer up. They could, and I don't know the referees. Again, we defer them, had the best look. You don't want to touch the twine.
No need to try to go up and block that shot.
1.1, Berman Jenkins to inbound. Cole's got a pretty good arm, but they're not going to give him any room to throw it. It's up, but he got it up high enough it hit the screen and stuff in the center of the floor, and that's got to get pretty high. The score, 29-13 here at the end of one half play. Jackson Christian leading. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout, and we'll come back with more basketball from Jerry Eskew Gymnasium. Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today, direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000.
You trade in your car. You trade in your house. So why not get some equity back from your old HVAC system? McCoy's Heating and Air will now give you up to $2,000 trade-in for your old unit. Plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty with the purchase of a qualifying York system. That's right. Trade in your old unit and get up to $2,000. Plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a limited time, only from McCoy's Heating and Air.
This is Lee Johnson.
And this is Jason Lockridge from Southern Capital Advisors.
We're thankful for the Jackson Christian family and are honored to help lay a foundation that will build our community for years to come.
Welcome to Southern Capital Field, and go Eagles!
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
And we are back here at Jerry Eskew Gymnasium. We'll remind people the copyright broadcast for 2024. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of the BallGame Blitz broadcast without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited. We've recognized our gold sponsors. We'll hit them again in a little bit, but our silver sponsors for Jackson Christian are Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Realty. Great American Sports, Ben Vargason is in the arena, and we're trying to wave it Ben a little bit over there, but there we go. And so Miss Shonda over there, and he's one of our great sponsors, along with Southern Capital Advisors and David White Body Shop. These are great people. Please support them. They make you get this quality broadcast for free. You don't have to pay like they do with the National Federation. They have a monthly fee. You pay nothing here. Brian, your thoughts on the first half? It was a good first half, but the game's not over.
Yeah, and 13 points for Northpoint's got a lot to do with us, but also, Coach, they missed some open shots, and so, I'm sure that is what Coach Teichman is harping on in there. We got a good lead, 16 points, all those things, but, they missed some open threes. They've had some guys in foul trouble. So we got to come out like it's a, cliche, but a 0-0 game and finish this thing out.
No truer words. Northpoint Christian very capable of coming back And, you don't want to leave points on the board, the table, the scoreboard, however you want to say it. Great shot by our Worthy Roads crew. And I know that Paul Schultze is double dutying it tonight on the floor cam down there. And we got a great crew here. Gary Lockhart upstairs with us. Of course, Peyton Huxford, and I know he didn't mean to, but he has a tech and 2 fouls. Very quickly, Grayson Alford for the Trojans. Grayson has 2 points but 4 fouls. Aiden Kelly with 2 fouls. And his points, let me get he's 3 for 4 from the free throw line. So he's got 5 points tonight. The Peyton Huxford, he has 4 points tonight, but he has 2 fouls. And that pretty well takes care of the scoring if I didn't leave some points out, and I think I did. That 4, okay, there it is. And we'll get those totals right. For the Eagles of Jackson Christian School, Berman Jenkins, no fouls and 12 points. Cole Vargason has 9. Kelsey Rose has 3. He's 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Ridgely Reagan with 2. And Caden Cook has 3 points. He's 1 for 2 from the line. And that's some of the stats that we've got. We're going to take a 1 minute timeout. And when we come back, we'll have more basketball.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
This is not your typical car dealer ad. You usually see words like this and numbers like this. I'm not doing it. We have discounts. We have special interest rates, just like everybody else. What they don't have is me.
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 Me. Me. Buy your next vehicle where you feel comfortable, and that's with us. Visit online for savings and rates. You should already be here.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Great American Sports, make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson, we specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports, make sports an addiction.
Back at Jerry Eskew Gymnasium, just about ready for the start of the second half. Northpoint took a long time working on problems in the dressing room.
Yeah, we were rolling the ball right back in, and they were coming out, but they only had about 50 or so seconds left. So second halftime.
Yeah, Northpoint gets the basketball first. And Kyle, nice flip there. The referee tossed him the ball. They're going to open up with a high post. And let's see. I see Alford back in the ball game with 4 fouls. Ridgely Reagan with 2 fouls is checked back in for Jackson Christian. They're not the only important players. There's a little flex cut and a down screen.
We got to communicate. Had 2 going to 1.
Yep. Jackson Christian lost a player. Kelly looking it over. He wants to wheel and deal, and they're going to get us for the hands, us being Jackson Christian. Kelsey Rose. Play defense with your feet.
Yeah, anytime you get that hand straight out on them, they're going to call that. Every screen is very, very heated in this game.
Yes, a lot of elbows, and there's Kelly. I told you he was a good shooter, and he's got 10. I found the 2 points. He actually had 8 in the first half. Very important early to answer, believe it or not. And I don't normally say that, Caden Cook shot off. We knock it around. Ridgely Reagan stumbles, and I think Kyle must have called a timeout. And there must be some moisture on the floor down there. We're going to take a 30-second timeout with them on the Jackson Christian Network and Worthy Road Studios. Had an accident and in need of repairs? If you're being towed, make sure the driver knows where to take it. David White Body Shop to expedite the repair process. David White Body Shop has been in business over 42 years. They have factory-trained certified technicians, and they are a direct repair shop for most insurance companies. They make sure your vehicle is repaired to manufacturer's recommendations. Always insist on the professionals at David White Body Shop. We are back, and as I said earlier, we need a bucket to answer because Kelly, who's a great player for them, he's fixing to heat up. And now a little action under the goal, and there's going to be an offensive foul. Good defense by Northpoint. And we're correcting the board. That foul is that on Kelsey Rose?
Yeah, his third.
And it is his third. That's an item. Jenkins has done a good job on Alford because Alford's a very good player. Huxford way outside. We don't have to chase him out there. And Caden is getting that footwork down. Strong action in the lane. Some tough screens have been set.
5 seconds.
And the officials are doing what the TSSAA has asked them to do about that on any team. So another turnover. Girls play here Monday night, and we play Northpoint, and I appreciate Grant Boykin providing that. My sheet is sitting on the control room table at WNWS Radio. Cole got penetration but had to get rid of it. Ridgely, nice bullet pass, and Caden had the good hands. We tried the little bounce pass. The idea was good. We just didn't execute.
Yeah, a little hot, but we got to catch that ball.
Absolutely. Here's Kelly going to work. Kicks it out. Looked like Collins' shot. It's going to be short, and Ridgely does a good job of warding his man off. And Huxford, if you wonder why he's grabbing his jersey, he's asking for a foul, asking the referee to watch it and catch holding. We have with Jackson Christian 2 team fouls, 3 up. This one's going to be a little off, but Cole gets his own rebound, dumps it into Reagan. Reagan wants to wheel and deal. Let's see what they say. Is it on the floor? And we'll wait for the official. And it's a push on 14. And if that's the case, that's Kelly's third foul. Guards are building up some fouls for the Trojans. And Jackson Christian loses it out of bounds. 14-point differential. Aiden Kelly, their point guard, and a very good scorer has it. Grayson Alford playing with 4 fouls for the Trojans. They run a guard through cutoff, a high screen. Here's the drive, kicking out. Huxford, good mobility for a big man. Getting under Collins, Euro step up, dances, falls in. And I believe that's Miles Collins' first points. Chipping into the lead is down to 12. Ridgely Reagan with a 3. Kind of short arm, kick out on the rebound. He spins. Might have got away with a walk, but it doesn't matter. We turned it over. Now Cook diving on the floor. And I believe the officials, I cannot say, they're right on this one.
Yeah, that was a tough call, but I think they got it. Let's make sure we get that sweat cleaned up down there.
And Cole Vargason's going to grab the little – we got a mop at each end. You're right, Brian.
Yeah.
They're neat, too. They got the Jackson Christian logo on there. Intense defense because, they're already intense right now, the Trojans. And that's what their coach wants out of them. We lob into Reagan to Berman Jenkins. Goes up running one-hander. Oh, it rolls off and a good rebound by Huxford. Huxford's a strong young man under there. He's a senior. There's another Huxford on the team. They try to hit him. There's a reach in, but that was all ball, so nothing hurt. And we got it. Again, 29-17, but we're not exactly lighting it up here in the second half. Ridgely Reagan. That's a good battle between him and Kelly. Reagan steps out to receive it, tries to spin, kicks out, baseline, Caden Cook. He wants the
Big
three.
Shot, Caden.
He has got the three.
Big time. We needed that, Coach.
That's his. Yeah. Oh, well, you're right. We needed it.
He took a couple good looks early. I want him to keep shooting that shot. And that's that's an in-rhythm three. He can make that.
Oh, he can. He had his feet set and everything. Nice shooting lesson, you youngsters watching out there. And that helped. That broke the drought. We had not scored in this half.
We needed that back.
Here's the double team. We rotate. They kick it back out. Now Kelly wants to wheel and deal. Has the taller Jenkins on him, but he'd like to get another foul on Jenkins. He's going to get a screen. Didn't use it. Carlos was going to help out. Collins, who can hit over here in this right corner. They come to him. We knock it away. Look at Cole on the floor, picking up those floor burdens. And if that's Kelly, that's his fourth.
That's his fourth. Yeah, that's a risky play there.
There was a movie one time, called Risky Business?
Yeah, I think so.
Only I would think of a movie. But Seabass has got me in the bad habit of thinking of movies when something happens. Carlos in. Coach still
confused.
in. Good.
I'm confused, too. The officials were a little bit – we're playing now, though.
Yeah. Action on the floor. They go to double. We get it around. Looking, and I know what we're looking for. The drive or either. We got the drive out originally. I was going to say either that or pass off to Berman Jenkins. Just Ridgely's 4 points. Of course, he spent a huge amount of time on the bench in foul trouble. Word of wisdom from one of the coaches for Miles Collins. They're going to set the high. Well, they fake the high screen. They're going to use the double horns type formation screen. And that is the horns formation. I think the coach, Barry Gray, wants to talk it over. He's going to talk it over for 30 seconds. We're going to talk it over with a timeout from some of our great sponsors. Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today, direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000. Great shot of the Jackson Christian cheering section. And they made some noise over there. Now the Jackson Christian Eagles want to make some noise playing basketball, but so do the Northpoint Trojans. Brian, some thoughts?
Yeah, we were talking before we got back on the broadcast about they were going to make a run, and they, I think they had like a 4-0 run, something like that, coming out of the half. But since then, a big three by Caden. Put in a little drive and finished by Ridge. And so we've answered right now. And Kelly with 4, that is a big item for them.
Big item. And Coach Varkson, I still remember that ball. He dived on the floor, knocked it away, and we got a big play in the lane because Huxford can score in there. Here's Kelly. We tried to jump him, and we didn't rotate very good. And there's Huxford. I just told you he can score. He's got 6. 15-point lead. Eagles on the attack. And again, this is one of those where it's not life or death, but you really need to score more than you need an empty trip. Now, obviously, you want to score every time. So it sounded a little crazy, but there are certain times you have to answer. They go after Cole. Carlos splits them, goes into the lane, dishes it off. Here comes Reagan. His shot knocked away, but he got hit on the way up. Berman Jenkins with it, kicks it out. Oh, Cole, he wanted to load, but the defense was good then.
If he would have shot that one, he might have heard the horn. I don't know. That one's real deep.
Yeah, and I've seen him in practice and warming up hit those. Nice drive. He'll kick out. Three-pointer up by Berman Jenkins. Off. It was a little flat and hit the inside line. They'll get Cole Vargas for reaching in.
Not the worst, Coach. Just our third and minute 50 left, and not the worst to stop the break there.
And that's Cole's first, so he is out of foul trouble. Grayson Alford, the senior, to inbound the basketball to Kelly. And like I said, Kelly, a very good player. Three-pointer up and good, and he can drain them. He's got 5 in the quarter and 13 in the game. It's back down to a 12-point lead, Brian.
Yeah, that's a deep one. That's a big one. They needed that, so we got to respond. A little 1-3-1 look right here.
A lot of teams, we'll see how we play it. We've got a 2-guard front, and they're going to sell out on this one. Carlos picked it up. Now we lob it up. You got to watch the lob passes. The diagonal passes are open a lot. The hook layup was not open. And they've got a chance to get this under 3 or under 10 for the first time. And looks like there's going to be a rebounding foul. And if it is, it's going to be Ridgely Reagan's 3rd foul. And that is Ridgely's 3rd foul, and that becomes an item for the Eagles, just like the foul situation for the Trojans of Northpoint. Let's see what Northpoint comes up with on the out-of-bounds play. They try to get Huxford. They lob. Vargason steals. Now, it's kind of, we've got numbers, but they're not well-placed numbers.
Yeah, spacing was off there.
Jenkins wants the 3. He's falling back, but he got that one. It wasn't much of a fall. Aiden or DJ will get you a shot when you need it. He's got 15. That was a big basket right there, huge. 49 seconds. This is one of those where we don't do it, but some teams would slap the floor and buckle down on the defense. Nice drive by Kelly. His shot, I think he was falling away so much. But that was a nice drive. That young man's going to play somewhere in the future. May not be Division I, but it'll be somewhere. Kelly goes over. They sell out on the trap, and then nice ball movement there, Brian. Kelsey Rose, pass inside, knocked away from Jenkins. That's only going to be the 3rd foul, so we'll have to inbound it with 15.5. What do you call in here, Brian?
I like our screen for DJ in the corner and then the slip. So we'll see if we go back to that. It's that formation. So we have a couple of variations of that.
Jackson Rawls, his first foul.
There it is.
There it is. Oh, we had it. We lost it. Now Kelly on the run out, and he's got numbers in his favor. Gives it off, and they left it short, but we're going to knock it out of bounds. Well, I guess they did. And my mistake. The referee, like I said, what I tell you all the time, they're closer than we are, and he was 200% correct that time. We got time for one quick shot. And I don't know what just happened to my microphone cord. There's a shot. It's no good. But somebody or something was pulling up.
Yeah, Josiah hit it down there. Him and my son sitting there.
Let's take a 30-second timeout. We'll come back with more with Jackson Christian leading going to the 4th quarter.
This is Lee Johnson.
And this is Jason Lockridge from Southern Capital Advisors.
We're thankful for the Jackson Christian family and are honored to help lay a foundation that will build our community for years to come.
Welcome to Southern Capital Field, and go Eagles.
We are back. An unusual 3rd quarter. Northpoint makes a good run at it. They get it cut down. We push it out. They cut it down. We push it out. There's the ebbs and flows. Your thoughts, Brian?
That's a great shot right there of Coach Teichman. Drawing up some stuff, but we wanted to up 16 at half, now up 15 in the 3rd quarter. That we'll take that, but we have to continue. They're going to make one last run at it. We got to continue to be aggressive, but also not turning the ball over and having empty possessions.
A huge 3-pointer by Caden Cook, a dive by Cole Vargason for the basketball. Then Berman had that. We had other plays. They're really coming after. They've gone back man, or they 4-man man-to-man, and more like a 1-man zone with Huxford in there. And we tried to go run our backdoor play, but we were a little overextended for that one.
Well, Huxford didn't move out of the middle, so that wasn't going to work there. Don't have anybody to draw him out.
And that means that they have scouted us too. But that can also burn you if you play 1-man zone against us. Yeah. Now, he has a man, but he won't go out. 15-footer up and good by Cole Vargason.
Under control. That's a great play by Cole.
He has 11. 17-point lead. Clock ticks slow for Jackson Christian. Too fast for Northpoint. Kelly wants to wheel and deal. He's ready. 3 up. It's off the back of the iron. It'll be a jumping contest. That one won by Kelsey Rose. I wonder if Kelsey's ever been a high jumper.
I don't know.
You know, I got to make a pretty good track team on jumping out of him and Ridgely Reagan. Anyway, here's the pass. Ridgely spins, goes to the hole.
Oh.
Was going to flush it, and you got to protect the shooter, and that's what the official did.
Man. Coach, I wish he would have flushed that one. That would have been electric right there.
Oh, you would have seen people even on the opposite side. They would have gone up big time. I've got 3 fouls now on Peyton Huxford, who has done a good job for them in the post position. Richard Reagan at the line for 2. And missed that one, hit the back of the iron. Kind of short arm that one a little bit.
Soft touch.
Ridgely Reagan with his second one, shot it, got it, rattled, but it counts anyway. Ball inbounded to Kelly. Jackson Christian has stayed with their man-to-man defense the entire contest. Kelly wanted the high screen. Alford pops out. 2 columns, nice cut. They missed. Rawls shot, rebounded by Kelsey Rose. Will he get it out in time? And it is out of bounds. It'll go to the Jackson Christian Eagles.
Good hustle there by Collin. If Ridgely gets that, he might have a little break down there on the other end.
Absolutely. A good pickup on that, Brian. Looks like Alford wants Carlos, but Cole comes back and gets it, and that's a good move. They'll double him. Here's the kick out to Jenkins. Don't think Jenkins can't shoot that. He can from there. Now they try to tie him up.
Good timeout.
Yeah, great timeout. Kyle's going to take a timeout leading 40-22 with 6:17 to go in the fourth quarter. Let's take a 30-second timeout.
Nolan.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Fun with
no
the
matter
fans
where you are.
Great picture. Over there, we got 2 young men here that we don't have a camera for them to get on, but there's a great shot right there. And
I'll sit down so we can see. Sit down.
For Northpoint fans, I think y'all have got to come back for the girls' game Monday night. You can eat at the Blacksmith, one of our sponsors. Goes pass, and he had to just get rid of it. They had him trapped well. Here's Kelly motoring down 3-on-2. He pulls up, hits it. He's got 15 in the contest. It's a 16-point lead by Jackson Christian. Looks like a 1-2-2 zone here more than anything else. Spacing is not good for Jackson Christian.
Yeah, and they're passing it, pushing us out.
And I love Kyle's enthusiasm. He's out there directing traffic, helping officiate, doing all kinds of good things. Carlos inbound, and this is a smart play into the backcourt. It's not backcourt on that. Jenkins, who's tall enough to see over him. And here's to Ridgely Reagan. Placement of personnel is very important. Carlos with a 3-up. It's a little short, and everybody got tied up, and it looks like Alford hustled over to get the rebound. Still a lot of time left. The Trojans an explosive ball club. Kelly through the legs, wants to wheel and deal. Jenkins gets a little help from Ridgely Reagan. Nice give off pass. It has another name, but that's the only one I could think of. And we got it batted around, and Huxford's got it, goes. He'll get a 3-point play out of this. Cameron Moore looked like he went down hard on that knee. Caden Cook checking back in for Jackson Christian. Berman Jenkins' first foul, team first foul. Brian, we're a long way from putting them in shooting. I hate to see this.
Yeah.
This young man has hustled Cameron Moore since he came in. He's a senior.
And I didn't see what happened. I just looked down, and we're playing around him. He was on the floor.
And their trainer will check you out, and you don't want to see any young man hurt. Or young lady either, but today it's all men's game. See our athletic director walking by, Darby Palmer. Trying for the and one right here and cuts it to 13. And this young man's a very good player. Peyton Huxford has 9 in the contest, if I'm correct. And their press has given us a little trouble on the half-court basis.
Yeah.
Usually we handle these things well. And that one's an unforced error right there.
Yeah, we can't have that. We got to catch that ball.
Taking it deep. And we flip it back in. Nice acrobatic plays. Berman Jenkins with it. Going to the hole. His shot blocked, but I think they're going to say he got fouled from behind.
Yep.
Saw Vargason hustling down there to try to get the rebound and would have had it. And it is on number 24. I've got Huxford, Peyton Huxford with 4 fouls now. Jenkins at the line, shooting 2, and that one rolls off. Free throws are big in this fourth quarter, and you got to hit them.
Yeah, we need those.
That one was off. Something tells me it came out of the fork to the right of his right hand that last time. That one was smooth as silk, and he shot it and got it. Kelly playing with 4 fouls, but he also has 15 points, has the basketball. They pop up to the right wing. There's a down screen, a curl cut. Kelly pops out. He wants to work. Jenkins on him. A little hand checking there. Only that one is an air ball. Caden Cook will try to get it, and he didn't have to get it because the player column stepped out of bounds. And I believe we have seen our second tech of the night. Jackson Christian should get 2 shots, or did they get one of, they got Caden Cook. Wow.
For what?
So Caden Cook has a tech. They will get the ball and 2 shots, or get the 2 shots and then the ball. This should be Kelly, and it is at the line. He's 1 for 2, make it 2 for 3 now from the free throw line. Actually, he is 3 for 4. Coach, you got to get your point totals right. A lot of scratches in my book. And there are the 2 shots. And again, it is back to a 12-point lead, Brian.
Yeah, we need to stop. Coming off that, we need to stop to respond here. Don't let them get it back to double figures, or excuse me, up under double figures.
Yeah, Kyle Teichman kind of questioning still what happened, but he's back coaching hard like he always does. Coach Cook, or Gray, actually, coaching hard for nice defense, but here's the NBA 3. It's a little short. It'll go out of bounds. And let's see if they extend and go full court press now. And Brian, I believe that's what's going to happen. I'll let you check the press out.
Yeah, little 1-2-2, flash middle. There we go.
This is good. Kelsey handles the ball pretty well. He takes it all the way and lays it in. He's got 5 in the contest. And that's a big basket.
Yeah.
Here's a big shot. It looked good going in. We got to get after the basketball, and it's going to be off of us, but we hit ourselves then. Originally really took a good one in the snout then.
Yeah.
And that was from his own player. 3:15 to go. 14-point lead. Can evaporate very easy with the 3-point shot. Out deep, we knock it away, but I'm going to tell you what, Rawls for them. And he, nice pass, and you're not going to stop Huxford down there. He's got 5 in the quarter. It's a 12-point game, and we are in trouble in the trap. Did they bail us out?
Hey, stop.
And we'll have to inbound it because that's just their 3rd team foul. And it looks like there will be a foul out. And that is Grayson Alford with 5. Kelsey handling that middle on that press break quite well. They go up, block, the shot and recover the basketball. The Trojans have it. Moore with it. That was Kelly, actually. We block it up there. It's going to be that jumping situation. Huxford's got it. He's blocked from behind. Berman Jenkins with it, Brian.
Yeah, a lot of action there.
Game's starting to slowly tighten up, though. He hit it. That's one of those, oh no, good, it went in, yay, clap, and all that good stuff.
That's a freshman shot, but he knocks it down.
Oh, they're going to call the travel, which is the proper call. They had their choice of calls in. Northpoint wants a timeout. We're going to take a timeout with them and be back with the Eagles leading the Trojans in 30 seconds.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
The best thing to order is when you are sitting at soccer practice, order it through your phone while you're sitting there, and then you go and pick it up.
But you're much more of a planner than me.
I am.
And that's what I love about you.
Yes.
I'm not that prepared. It's more seat in my pants.
We are back, Brian. A lot of action. Some of it wasn't positive for either team, wasn't negative either. There's just a lot of action.
Yeah, getting back to that 14-point lead and setting up our offense against the press. Just continue to handle the ball.
And
take what they give us.
To get it in, and they knock it away. Good defense, but he stepped out of bounds. I'm going to tell you what, that was a hustling young man right there, and that was Jackson Rawls.
Yeah, he's still playing hard with getting the steal, but fortunate for us, he stepped out.
Yes. There it is to Kelsey Rose, and Kelsey's done a good job handling the basketball against this press. And we skip it across. Caden looked, said, nah, too much chance.
It's a foul. He's trying to foul.
We do a good job bringing out. It's under 2 minutes, and it looks like we've got a foul here.
And, Coach, it looks like they're not a pressing team because they're leaving that backside open. So maybe
right.
We've got them doing something they don't normally do.
And, recovery is so important, or dropping people to cover. Kelsey with a nice move, and we flip it around, we being Jackson Christian. And looks like Moore is going to come up with his third foul, if I'm correct. We'll see a young man checking in the game that hasn't been in there, and that's Zayden Rosales. And I wished I could still trill my R's like you're supposed to in Spanish. That is one of the few times I've ever seen Cole Vargas miss a free throw. Looked like it came out of that two in-finger fork. That one's going to rattle in and good. And now they've got to have 2 possessions and score for every one we score. They may get Ridgely Reagan. And they did. His 4th foul. The bad part is they were going to get 2 shots anyway. And we still only have 3 team fouls. Moore at the line for 2, wearing jersey number 12. First one up and falls off the rim. It wanted to dance, but it didn't want to fall in there. Cameron Moore, the senior. Second one, shot it, got it.
Oh, lead.
And Cole wisely, I'll let you be the judge, Brian. Ooh, I liked your golly.
This is a lot of contact. That's all.
We're up here, they're down there into Cole Vargason. Back to Ridgely.
We got to get moving forward.
That's right.
There we go.
Here we go. Boy, Berman had to tiptoe on the line over there to stay from going out of bounds. And they're going to send Kelsey Rose to the free throw line. The young freshman tonight has 7 points. He's 1 for 2 from the free throw line. He'll shoot 2 here. We'll pull everybody off but Kelsey. That foul is on number 24, the big center, who had a great night. That's 5 fouls. He finishes the night with 11 points and a good effort. First shot up and good by Rose. Peyton Huxford, a senior, and I know that the Northpoint people hate to see him go. Second one missed, and Kelly will do his best to get some points, trailing by 15. We double at him. Ridgely knocks it away. And Brian, that's good. We're not letting him split our defense.
You don't want to just let them – don't want to foul or anything, but you also got to keep them from knocking down some threes, getting back in it. Ridgely going out for the last time.
Kelly wants to wheel and deal, goes up with the three. It's off the iron. Rebound, Kelsey, the freshman behind the back. He's got a Wolf behind him. And the shot up a little hard. Trojans with the rebound, streaking down. They fill the lanes too. Moore gets it off. They flip it up in the air. Did we touch it last or did they? Only the referees know for sure. And we got our answer.
Thought DJ might have got a hand on it, but he refrained.
Absolutely. 45.4 seconds left. Here's the full court press. They'll try to trap Cole Vargason. Diagonal pass. Carlos pulls it off. I think it was intended for Kelsey, though, but that doesn't matter. We received it. Trojans come out, attempt the double team. Goes to Vargason with 26 seconds. Vargason will use the circle dribble. And with 18 seconds, we'll finish the timeout, but there will only be a small attempt at a trap. Nothing great. We're not going to try to score, and this contest is going to end, even though I'm 4 seconds ahead, at 47-32. And the Eagles will advance on in the tournament. Brian, some quick thoughts before we take a timeout.
Really big win, getting this one on our home floor. Able to get a lead, coach, and not give it up. I think they got it back to 12, but that was the closest they got.
Absolutely on that. We're going to take a timeout, and when we come back, we'll wrap this contest up.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Football is one reason to love fall. Here's another. Save up to $16,000 on a fully loaded in-ground pool built this fall. Come by Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom on Carriage House Drive in Jackson for full details and see available styles in person.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
New Nissans are rolling in. Over 70 new Nissans to choose from. That means special incentives. 0% financing up to 60 months. And invoice pricing, so you pay what we pay. Plus over 70 pre-owned units. Something for everyone. Certified pre-owned too. Luxury vehicles. BMW, Lexus, Alfa Romeo, and much more at Carlock Prestige. Check out all we have to offer at CarlockNissanofJackson.com. You should already be here.
You trade in your car. You trade in your house. So why not get some equity back from your old HVAC system? McCoy's Heating and Air will now give you up to $2,000 trade-in for your old unit. Plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty with the purchase of a qualifying York system. That's right. Trade in your old unit and get up to $2,000. Plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a limited time, only from McCoy's Heating and Air.
It's the off season, but it's the best season to buy at Aloha Custom Pools. Snag your dream pool now, and we promise you'll be splashing around by Memorial Day. What are you waiting for? Give us a call or visit us at AlohaCustomPools.com.
Why go on vacation when you can live on vacation?
Aloha Custom Pools will help you create your very own piece of paradise, and you can enjoy it every day.
What are you waiting waiting for?
Take the plunge. Call Aloha Custom Pools or visit us online.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabilly, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
We're back at Emptying Gymnasium, a big win for Jackson Christian. Our silver sponsors are Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Royalty, Great American Sports, Southern Capital Advisors, David White Body Shop, and we'll tell you about some more of our sponsors. We've already told you. And here for the important words, the man you really want to listen to is Brian Bullard.
Yeah, Coach, we talked about it before the game, and must win Tuesday as well. But the key thing is we get to go play Tuesday, and we will travel to ECS and play them for a chance to be in the semifinals. So great win for Coach Teichman and his ball club, and we had to have some key contributions from everybody. with some big shots tonight, knocking them down when we needed them. Caden Cook with a big three. Kelsey doing some stuff late there. Carlos, his defense on Kelly there in the first half was big time. So we could go down the list and talk about different things that guys did to contribute. Jenkins, his steady self, and originally dealing with the foul trouble, still coming in and making an impact. So team effort tonight across the board. You'll have the totals and all that, but really, really good job. And the better thing is you get to practice Monday and you get to go play again, and this team gets another game together.
That is absolutely correct. And we're going to take another timeout, and when we come back, I'll have some scorings, and we'll wrap this ball game up.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
It's the off season, but it's the best season to buy at Aloha Custom Pools. Snag your dream pool now, and we promise you'll be splashing around by Memorial Day. What are you waiting for? Give us a call or visit us at AlohaCustomPools.com.
Why go on vacation when you can live on vacation?
Aloha Custom Pools will help you create your very own piece of paradise, and you can enjoy it every day.
What are you waiting for?
Take the plunge. Call Aloha Custom Pools or visit us online.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
You trade in your car. You trade in your house. So why not get some equity back from your old HVAC system? McCoy's Heating and Air will now give you up to $2,000 trade-in for your old unit. Plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty with the purchase of a qualifying York system. That's right. Trade in your old unit and get up to $2,000. Plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a limited time, only from McCoy's Heating and Air.
We are back for final stats and a final comment for the Northpoint Christian Trojans. It looks like Alford had 2, Grayson Alford with 2. We've got them adjusted now, and they're pretty close to right. Aiden Kelly with 16. Miles Collum had 2. 11 for Paxton Huxford, and 1 for Cameron Moore. For the winning Jackson Christian Eagles, DJ Jenkins, he's better known as Berman, 16. And Cole Vargas in a Big 12 tonight. Brian, in a minute, I want you to say something about some of these kids. Kelsey Rose had 8 big points. Ridgely Reagan, probably a season low, but he was in foul trouble a good portion of the game. Caden Cook, he wound up hitting that big 3, and he had 6. Those are all unofficial stats. Your final comments, and then I will wrap this game up.
Yeah, just like I said earlier, good team win, good momentum builder going into Tuesday night against a good, well-coached ECS team.
Absolutely, and you hear it there. Check the Jackson Christian Facebook. Remember, this game is archived on Worthy Road Studios YouTube page. And, of course, the Facebook page has all kinds of neat announcements about things that are happening here at Jackson Christian. We've given you our sponsors several times. We've let you see their commercials. Please support them because you get these broadcasts for free. There would be no crews, no cameras, no nothing without this, and you don't get charged a fee like the National Federation does. Again, we're going to get our people that worked up here in a minute. This is a copyright broadcast of Worthy Road Studios for 2024. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of the BallGame Blitz without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited. And, of course, what a great crew. Your producer and executive producer, Paul Schultze, one of the best directors and a guy that we work Hub City Deli, that's the Eagle Show with, Gary Lockhart. The cameras, Paul Schultze got you some great floor shots. Adriana Boland did the great main camera work. The color commentary by a guy that, you know what, I'd want him to be my brother, but you know what, I love him doing the color. He knows sports, and Brian Bullard, the great guy, and your play-by-play man was Coach Joe Holloway. We're going to say thanks for your time this time. Till the next time, good night all.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 750,000 views in 2023. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join over 4,500 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, Bethel, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, Sacred Heart, and Peabody. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.